Hello and welcome again to another video cast. This is Dr. Chuma. Today I just want to talk to you about something you probably have heard, like a story, or you've seen it yourself, or you felt it. I want to talk about the 1, 2, 3 model of self and social approval. Take a look at this picture. Take a look. Look carefully at those 3 gentlemen there. The first one is William Blake. And William Blake was born in 1757 and died in 1827. The second one there is Henry David Thoreau, born 1817 and died in 1862. And the third one, the most recent, is John Kennedy II, born 1937 and died in 1969. What do these 3 gentlemen have in common? What are the things they have in common? William Blake was an English poet. He was legendary. He was a luminary. Thoreau was an American author and a philosopher. He was a surveyor and a historian. John Kennedy too was a writer, and you probably know his work now. He's the winner of the Pulitzer Prize. And his work, A Confederation of Dunces, you know that. Everyone knows it now. But what you probably do not realize is that these 3 gentlemen who contributed so much to our modern literature and created so many resources for leaders like you died brokenhearted. They died unfulfilled. They felt nobody really appreciated their work. And so do you and I sometimes feel. As leaders, we do so much, but sometimes we feel unappreciated. We feel our works are not done, are not given the proper recognition that they deserve. I have therefore devised a model to walk you as a leader through in building managing your reputation and building your self-confidence when it doesn't look like there is anyone appreciating you. I wonder what would have happened, just wondering, what would have happened if those 3 gentlemen and others you will find in my book, The Learning Leader and the 5 Perspectives of Change Leadership. I wonder what would have happened if they know what I'm about to share with you now. And if they have worked with this model, would it have been a different outcome for them before they died? This model has 4 quadrants, like you can see out there. They have 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1 and Quadrant 2, Quadrant 3 and Quadrant 4. And these are weighed against 2 major criteria: the public perception and the private perception. The public perception is the public opinion, what people think about you and about your work. And the private perception is what you think about your work and yourself. Looking at these 2, when public opinion, or rather public perception, is pretty high, and your personal perception of your work and your person is high, what you get is a healthy self-image. And this is where every leader wants to be. This is where we all want to be. And it's a beautiful place to be. When you put a high premium on what you have done and the public puts a high premium on what you have done. It's a beautiful place to be. But the unfortunate thing is, though this place is desirable, though it's a good place to be, if you get there as a leader, and I know you do sometimes, they don't last so long. Quadrant 1 doesn't last so long. It doesn't last throughout your lifetime. And that's why you need to be able to manage yourself when you move to Quadrant 2, which every leader moves to from time to time. And Quadrant 2 is where the public perception is low, sometimes very low, and this can happen for a number of reasons. You may have taken a decision that the public does not think is the right decision as a leader. You may have fired somebody. Something may have happened to your personal life or your professional life. You could have left the service of one organization for another. There are 1,001 reasons why you can find yourself in Quadrant 2 as a leader. It doesn't matter what the reason is. The outcome is simply the fact that the public opinion is low. And your personal perception, even though it's still, your personal premium is still high because you took the decisions you did, whatever action you took or did not take, you felt they were the right things to do at that point in time. So your personal perception of yourself might still be high, but the public opinion has gone down. They don't place the same level of premium on what you have done or the action you have taken or your person as you have placed it. So that's why you have the discrepancy. The public opinion is low. Your personal opinion of yourself is high. 3 things are likely to happen here. 1, there may be a loss of motivation on your side. When people think what you're bringing out or what you have is not exactly what they want, it could bring a loss of motivation for you. The second outcome on this might well be self-concept, where you think, to hell with them. I've done what I want to do as a leader. If they don't like it, tough luck. And it goes into self-concept. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about the self-concept bit. In other words, I don't care what they think, but I've got to do what I've got to do as a leader. It happens. We all see it. We all do it. Because you think that what you're doing as a leader is for the best interest of the organization or the best interest of the people around you. But they don't see it that way. The third outcome of this could be perseverance. You stick to it. You ask yourself a number of relevant questions. Why are these things the way they are? And you keep going and keep pushing up, keep revising, keep revisiting, keep renewing, keep reinventing yourself and the ideas around you until such a time when the public opinion picks up again on you. If this is the route you've chosen, which is where I advise every leader to be, then you are probably moving yourself to Quadrant 3. This video continues in part 2.